cutting edge. You know, say, I'm going to start the program a kind of strange way that week. That week, yeah. Believe you me, we have to start the program because the little town, the little city, the little parish where me tell people say me prefer St. James than Kingston. Trust me, man, me get disappointed. Disappointed. Of 15 years, me spend I want to go be a bring up my children them. I never know say man to go be could have come to this. Me I tell the people them now, I mean I try frighten Jamaica, but you see if you don't have to go in at the town a man to go be don't go there. You see if you don't have to go in at St. James, as a matter of fact, don't go in there. Because when me I get report from you now, I mean Norwood, hey, you see Norwood and Flanker, at this of the man them should have put the bones. Bones, I really man to go be for you.
Yes. But I live in the upper row.
Yeah, but we still come up there to you know. You have upper row.
They're bulletproof.
Yeah,
and they have a new light.
Bulletproof. Where there? You see them gun there where them and them have down there?
They go through everything.
No, seriously.
I don't know what.
It's where going on a man to go be here. All right, listen to this. Yeah. First of all, today, from in the afternoon, them have shattering out an hour, which I did to them, so they have the soca. Them put the soca up at Mount Salem.
Yes.
And a peer party up there. Right. Pure soca, all right. Man shot several times at Gully bus stop this morning.
I heard that.
You hear that?
Yeah.
All right. Omar, a.k.a. Lord Evil from Canterbury, shot 7 times and killed in a car in Catchinall. And today this is going on, you know.
You know.
Over 40 rounds fired on Barnett Street with what? Tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Well ground war start mid-city now. This is going on now as we speak as now. Wow. Canterbury issue warning. Here you know. The police them issue the warning.
Right. Canterbury.
Canterbury issue warning. Threat over killing of Lord Evil. Avoid King Street area and armed men seen not police are patrol, you know. This is in a place where them say them have soca going on Mount Salem.
Right.
All right. You know, hear the man them say avoid. And you're not going to hear this tonight, but tomorrow you're going to hear the big thing, you know. All right. So this is what you call them. Breaking news.
Breaking news.
All right. Breaking
not
news.
Faking news.
Cranberry is your warning threat over killing of Lord Evil. Avoid King Street area and armed men seen patrolling random sections of Mobile City. These are not security forces.
But you know, Muta?
Gunfire on Art Street, no.
Yeah.
Police patrol are pinned down in
Terrible. But you know, Muta, you see what you just read a while ago? If you look at it, it's a certain area of Montego Bay all the time.
Yes. That's why I say them go at the wrong place. Them shouldn't go to Mount Salem.
No.
Because Mount up to now I'm going to say me go them find them there. Because, all right, you see, most of the time when me hear the thing that start up, a flank I'm here about, you know.
Yeah.
And recently know me about Norwood, you know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And now we are see it take away. Anyway, me not done read we are going over here. Don't read we are going over here.
I live there, I live over here too.
Gunfire on Art Street, no. Right. Police patrol are pinned down in Paradise Row. Gunfire on Art Street and in Mango Walk. 2 shot and killed on Art Street just now. Well, you said just now is like 8:44, not 10 o'clock.
Right.
Major shootout in Sam Sharp Square between security personnel and gunmen.
No, man, something not going on them bad, man.
People, this kind of fake news me I telling you about, you know. Me I telling you, say, if you don't have to go inside a Montego Bay, don't go in there. Me not usually start this program that way, yeah, but me I tell you, we are going to Mobile now. It's not funny. It's not funny. It sounds like it's wild west business are going.
Trust me.
And the whole day, you know. Yeah. And the whole day this thing are going, you know.
13 kill over the weekend, yeah.
And the whole day the thing are going, you know. So me don't know where the police them there.
The
The man them have pinned down the police, them Rasta.
They're afraid, man.
That means them have to go move from Mount Salem, you know.
Yeah.
Them gone clear out Denham town. Where them gone at Denham town for? Where them gone at Denham town for? The thing are going in a Montego Bay, in a St. James. The majority of killing were going over since the year start. It's killing going in a St. James. So all the man them reach at Denham town. And when them go at St. James, them go at one of the quietest parts in a St. James, apart from Bones' house. Mount Salem are one of the quietest places. And then one little idiot brother come talk about 80% of the women them don't get a prostitute. And then him come back and say, well, it's not really 80, 70. Shots ringing out in Norwood. This was in the afternoon. Man shot several times at Gully. Bus stop this morning. Omar, a.k.a. Lord Evil from Canterbury, shot 7 times and killed in a car in Catherine Hall. Over 40 rounds fired on Barnett Street. Well, ground war start mid-city now. Canterbury is your warning. Threat over killing of Lord Evil. Avoid King Street area and armed men seen patrolling random sections of Montego Bay. These are not security forces. Gunfire on Hard Street, no. Police patrol are pinned down in Paradise Row. Gunfire on Hard Street and in Mango Walk. 2 shot and killed on Hard Street just now. Major shootout in Sam Sharp Square between security personnel and gunmen. People, this is how we're going to wake up to tomorrow morning.
I'm staying in Ochi.
You're going to drunk, bro?
No.
Then a drunk you usually stay. I don't see you.
Mangoes.
I don't see you sit down on the tree them down there about when the place lock up.
Hey, you bad for the Rasta
no, we see that. We see you sit down there. We see you sit down there the place lock up to right and me have to wait. However, my why are they down there so late? Or maybe I'm so early. I don't know, so late.
Early.
This is the cutting edge on RFM, really and truly. I never start the program, so, but I did have to say it, boy. I may tell you again, if you don't have to go inside a Montego Bay city, don't go. There's nothing there right now that you need to go there for. Trust me. Because if the man them a fire shot at Sam Sharp Square and a pin down police, they want to the soldier them and all them people they were up at top this all. Oh, them still are those social intervention. It's Jamaica, believe you me, this is the cutting edge. Well, I don't know if I say, I never intend to start the program, I never intend to even deal with what I talk about just on the program. You know them really? Montego Bay. So them did have the thing wrong all along. Them did have the thing wrong. Them did have the thing wrong, Rasta. Andrew Holness and him friend them did have the thing wrong. Definitely. Because me a bleed because me live a Montego Bay for years. My formative years have been a Rasta, spending a Montego Bay. My daughter was the first lax Rasta picnic to go to Mount Alvernia. When we there put to say, I mean, you could have left your door them open. Because remember when we go up there, we never have no door. When we build a little house there, you know, concrete. And months before me get door upon the little house, you know. Yeah, man, months. Because here we do it now. Me did have fear, me used to sell tam, you know. Me used to knit tam and sell. So we are knit tam and sell. And so every time we knit, one weekend, we go on the grill, sell the tam them, and then buy the lumber them and lose it and come up with it. So it's lumber, little bit of lumber, buy. So when we put on the top and put on the side, no window, no door, no there, but we live in there. So we have to knit again, go on the grill, come up, buy the lumber, put on the window. Go down on the grill, buy the lumber, come up, put on the door. Add on a little kitchen there, so we
literally building from scratch.
May I tell you? Yeah. May I tell you? And we are live in a bush, you know. No water, a spring, and we have, you know. No electric light until years after we put electric light down there. When we start really tour and all them something there. That time the road never have no asphalt. Me used to put ice ship on my back. And what you call donkey rider, go down where the part said, the main road. Oh gosh, man, my brains. Anyway, she catch a bus, and she take the bus, and the bus drop her in a Montego Bay. She come off from Mount Everett, and when she come up back, I have to make sure say me go down back there when the bus come up back, and carry her come up back. Not a crime. You know, you're not like them. Don't think up there. Some club your man will go and them over your man more than me, and we have some book where them want and they can't get it because they can't read. No, serious. You know about the 6 and 7 books of Moses and them book there? Yeah, when we have them when them come out them say, Samota, you can't lend me the 6 and 7 books of Moses. Me see have it, you know, me say 6 and 7, me have 8, 9 and 10 too. And me have all the Lawrence book round here so too. Key to the hey, me have some book there where you have a little old one there, you know. He don't know nothing about up there, you know. But him go on like him know everything and him a run just the other one next man on the other side of the road there. Me sorry for them, you know, Rasta. Me say, but look at the people that try to trick the people them, do you? Look at them and try to trick the people them. And every little meeting come over me and them and give me some fruits and them things. I know so we are Rasta no want fruit, so they try black bribe me. And he can't read the book, you know. Him just want to have the book. That's when people come in him yard, him can show them say, him have the 6 and 7 books of Moses. Them dangerous. But guess what? Nobody never dead. No criminal activity. Because you can walk this and go round through and reach round a Jimmy Cliff area there, you know. Summertime. Yeah, you can walk through the bush and go round at Summertime. Williamsfield. Boy, I'm feel for cry, Rasta. Yeah, man, I feel for cry. Because the good times when me have done a market, Bashai shop, where used to live at Mount Salem, Bashai have a ital shop down there. The first time I got Moby up on the beach, I go Bongo you. Why you look Bongo you just passed with this year at 90 year old. The original herbs man, herbs doctor. Rasta left on the beach until them have to move and all them way there. Sun splash in a Jared Park. The first time I did the biggest show in Jamaica was Summertime. And then I got the Sun Splash. And then I end up in Los Angeles. And me hear them things they are going on, so no, Rasta. Me remember one time, you know, one election, you know. The most dangerous thing I ever seen in Montego Bay, you know. In one election time when the whole heap of things that are going on. Me I walk, go down there. I come from the market, I go down. No, me that come from down a Bashai. Down at the ital shop. And when me I walk, come up on the main road now, I see Tom Mary some machine. And when I see the man them say, Dread, you can't pass, I saw you know. You have to go around the other way. I say, right, no. So I just say, all right. And I just walk around the other way, but I end up round near the police station. I see a man, a ball out at the police door. This is another joke thing I tell you, you know, asphalt. I see a man set up at the police door, you know, police station. from Barnett Street there, and him a ball, and I say, Lord God, look what them doing, my son. Look, you know what the man having that wrap up in thing, Rasta? Is a hand, you know. The man have a hand wrap up in some cloth and going at the police station. The police say, no, where you coming here with it for? The police, them scared us, say, where you coming here for? Him say, my son, them just chop off him man up on the road. Say, them can't do nothing about that. Got me a look on this and me a say, it's a hand that, you know, in the man. And when me a surmise says the man them up on the road will tell me, say, me can't go there and chop off the man, and, you know. So we're gone did there. We're gone did there. They never have gone in them time there because police did have gone, bad man did have bad man up the place. But man to go be a young thing you know, but man to go be a peer game man down there. That's all I hear man say, oh, a peer game at hey. Some little B man on a move. The first time he got jail, that's why he got jail, I'm gonna be here now. The first time I got jail, that's why I got jail, I'm gonna be here. Because me across the road and a policeman car kind of if I'm but and me say, hey, oh boy, you think some one of them little whatsoever no come from down here? That time I just left out, you know, and I look place with live up here, you know. Nobody just grab me, you know, and say, we wait till I reach on the police station. I go and show you who. Yes? Them lock me at the police station. But you want to hear the biggest part of this thing, you know. Which all when me gone to hell. Me I go remember this. The man them lock me in one of the cell them, you know, with some other brother. I know them have a little, just like that they saw. Like that. Yeah. Where you can't come in and come sit down. But I would. Apparently. Because you know them used to have the field bucket. In the cell, you know. Yeah. You ever got jail yet? You never got jail yet? Alright. Alright, I can tell you something. In a them time, I don't know about now. Because more than one time I experience it. Them have the bucket in the cell. And about 4 are in the cell. Alright now. Apparently this brother, the control up the lay down part of the thing. And him get up. And a brother will just come in there. Go lay down upon it. I kid you not, brethren. The man take up the bucket and dose the bread upon the thing, you know, and everything I fire out and I pat upon everybody. You can't say, we can't say do. I do, I'm going to say, right? We can't say do. All right, I'm going to say do. Like just fly out, you know. Oh, so the man dose the bread. He might tell him, say, I'm just coming here and come go like him want to control up there. The lay down. Because me never lay down nothing. Me just turn up for the car and so now and I look for all them things like that and I say, wait. And we have to go on here so now. Because all him get wet up to, you know. The man who does the bread with the bucket, you know, all him get wet up to, you know, but him not care, you know. The policeman, them just come with a big hose, you know, Rasta. And turn it hard, and then tell I said, no. As long as me live. Because that time I don't live a mobile yet, you know. I come a mobile, you know, come experience the thing because I'm a town Rasta. You know, see? But we're high tall and we don't want to live in a city. We want to go bush to live. So I come a mobile, you know, and go down at the beach with Bongo you, them and Shearer and all them man there. And I go find one bush way up in a Potosi district there. Brethren, the policeman, them take the hose and dose the cell. Got me and say, ratted. And this a life, you know. And this is the life we choose. And you see after that, I go to jail again for herbs in a Montego Bay. You understand? But looking back on it, it wasn't life-threatening. It wasn't, you never feel like, your life at stake. All right, no, me no feel, me no there mobile, I feel like my life at stake. I'm not there mobile. Me feel insecure. Because me can't believe, say, government decides them to do something about the crime. go in an area where them tell lies, say 57 people get murdered in that area there. And them go in there over a month now. In the month since them go down there, 50 odd people get murdered in a Montego Bay, you know. 50 odd people get murdered in a Montego Bay. Sanjay, I want you find the interview tomorrow when we do with the police, the public relation police and the Lindsay, the female named Lindsay, a beautiful woman. I love her, you know. I love her. Yeah, lower here, man. Well, look nice. She look nice. Yeah. The public relation man say, when I ask him, say, so tell me something. If you go in there, so, and the people them know, you think that the man them are going to leave. The man them was too long inside, the man them are going to leave. Him say, oh, that's what we want them to do. We want them to leave because they will go in the next area and they will feel uncomfortable, and the people them say this and the people them say that. I say, brethren, what kind of world you live in now? You feel, say, bad man, I going to leave Mount CLM, where them, because you know how criminal do things, they not do things enough for them area, you know. Out of them area, them go do it, you know. You are telling me, say, no, the man them who are create criminality in a Mount CLM, I go left Mount CLM because only they there. And then now through them gone in our next area. The people them are going to see them as strange. Who's strange in a Montego Bay? Nobody knows strange in a Montego Bay. Everybody know everybody in Montego Bay. Even though Montego Bay is one big city, everybody know everybody down there. No stranger not there. And so said, so done, how much criminal them catch in the soca area where them are talk about? How much criminal them catch in there? How much gun them find? 7 gun them find. How much murder commit since them down there? 50 odd murder. We not count we're going at now, you know. Because tomorrow man you're going to wake up and see a terrible news, you know. We just say it because we get it straight from the donkey them down there. Me I say now, what was that all about? What was that all about? And then now them gone and then I'm told. The social intervention, what them talk about. You see, the 2 months, cause 60 days them supposed to be there. I mean, they really want the thing work, you know.
Yeah, but I like to see it work.
Oh, you mean, man, but you see, in my heart of me, I say, nah, go work. You see it? Even though you did it, I say, it's like fate. You know, it's like fate. You know, you want Jesus to come back, come save the world, but you know him now go come. You understand? No, you know him now go come. You want him to come back because the world is in such a mess now. That you want him to come and help the poor and carry who for go to heaven and who for go to hell, go burn up in a fire, do that. But you know, say nothing like that now go happen. Well, this is the same thing with the politicians them now. Them go in an area will make you feel comfortable now. Say, well, because the people them in a month still, they must feel good. You know, them see police and soldiers walk up and down every day. They must can't leave them door open and them window open. Because the Prime Minister, the most honorable say that now they can sleep with them door open. So in prophecy fulfill. Before most president, Prime Minister, him say the PNP government, when them in a power, more crime go on. And when him take power, the people them will be able to sleep with them door and window open. Now, him say, now, Mount Salem people can sleep with them window and door open. Well, I want to ask the most honorable Andrew Holness, if what going on in Montego Bay now make him feel like, say, success is happening in Montego Bay, in St. James. Because Mount Salem is just a little part. Because you see the same time when them talk about them have soldiers walk up and down in a Montego, in a Mount Salem. A pure gunshot of fire down a Granville. Pure gunshot of fire down a Granville, and I say about wait. Oh, that's possible. It's like the gunman them adhere them. It's like the gunman them say, are you idiot or not idiot? Because me no see Mount Salem has no threat to national security, as it was said. The reason why them go, because I hear the Prime Minister say, Mount Salem choose itself. Yes, me not say not where them can lie me about, you know, because me have that. Me have him voice, I said him say Mount Salem choose themselves. And when them realize the murder now go on, them find some other justification. They will say, well, social intervention, this and so. Right now, social intervention take all 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. It's like the vaccine, you never get a pit of them.
Well, it's not a good thing to be the face of this Zozo thing, all right?
Well, no, him had the face, him had the face.
But what is that?
And not only the face, him had the whatsoever else too. You know, see it? Man to go be a Rasta. Man to go be a. Watch out. And you know the way they sing? The tourists now stop coming, I know. Them now stop. Because you see tourists, them go out of Trenchtown and look room for go rent down there. Yeah. Because they want the near Bob Marley place and all the Japanese, then sometimes you go out of some session. It's amazing, you know. You go out some session and like some Japanese in there and say, but wait, them not have no car, you know. I walk, them I walk go down a Trenchtown. You know the night, you know. You understand? You have some white people I know from Europe, you know. Them no care a rat. And I tell them about, well, me not tell them that, but people are sure them say this and that. Them no care. Them say, okay, no problem. And them gone see me dance from one dance to the next one, dub club. Them done gone like weddy, dub club, this, that thing. So, I don't think so the tourism is in threat. What is in threat is our peace and security. Jamaican people, peace and security is threatened. And these people don't know what to do. And them not listening because them don't have for them thing already said.
No, the political way.
Watch a man. Me suggest certain things Bunting, from Bunting, then I suggest certain things, you know. And that me feel say it go work. But me feel say at the point where we there now, we have to try certain things. Alright. So them try the soca and it not working. But them now until they say it not working, you know. They must say it's a success. Them don't hear them on the radio top, but it's a success. And Sanjay knows it's not success. Me knows it's not success. Because this, we are going in the day, in the night, you know. Because how much people will get shot. I'm not count how much people will get shot. And figure out how much by tomorrow night, when we wake up, how much more people are going dead. By the average. 50 odd people get murdered in a September in a Montego Bay. 50 odd people get murdered in a September in a Montego Bay. That is when them go down there. So it's like the man, them adhere them.
1980 was the bloodiest year in Jamaica, but 1980 look like that.
Look here, man. No, wait there. August, 150 odd people get murdered, you know. That are more than we are going in Iraq, you know. Which part in the world, when a war is not there, you hear 150 people are dead in a month? Which part of the world you hear that happen? The hurricane will come and wipe out most of the Caribbean down there. So how much people dead? Not even 50 people dead down there. Not even 50 people. Don't worry yourself, man. Don't worry yourself. Don't worry yourself, man. Not even 50 people dead down there. And we have 1,500 people dead. 1,000 or more, 300 people dead already. 2 months left. And at the rate of where we are seeing going there, so now, wow, my heart, may I tell you, my heart, Rasta. We were there, step in, cut in, everything in a mix up and all. Everything mix up and all, believe you me. Yes, this is the cutting edge. And I refer my program get upside down. Believe you me, what was planned is not what will happen. This is the cutting edge at IRFM. People, I show, well, IRFM are there and we are getting the news them as it happen. I don't know about the next radio station, but me want to play a little clip here from Montego Bay. We are going on a Montego Bay, yeah. You know, but I have to figure it out. Or if you connect this thing, I'm like the people them can hear we are going on a Montego Bay, yeah. So make we play these ads. Yeah, this is the cutting edge on IRFM. we have, make we play this music here and clear up something, yeah? Alright, look at see. Yes, this is our tired. We say this is the country edge. We're tired, we say this is the country edge, you know. We're tired, we say this is the country edge. Believe you me. Alright. Yes, we're going to go to Pat Clark, you know, so we have the feature, Jamaica Roots and Culture. So here goes Pat Clark, Jamaica Roots and Culture.
Welcome to Jamaican Roots and Culture. I'm Pat Clark. Winston Hubert McIntosh, popularly known as Peter Tosh, was born on October 19, 1944 in Westmoreland, Jamaica. He came to prominence as a member of the Wailers Band, one of the earliest and most famous reggae bands to have evolved out of Jamaica. After his stint with the Wailers Band ended, Tosh also had an impressive solo career. In his early days, Peter Tosh had a difficult childhood. He did not grow with his parents, but had to depend on the benevolence of relatives. When he was 15, his aunt died and he moved to Trenchtown in Kingston, Jamaica. Tosh first learned to play the guitar by watching a man in the rural areas play a song that captivated him. He watched the man play the same song for half a day, memorizing everything his fingers were doing. He then picked up the guitar and played the song back to the man. The man asked Tosh who had taught him to play. McIntosh told him that he had learned to play the guitar by watching him. During the early 1960s, Peter Tosh met Robert Nesta Marley, Bob Marley, and Neville O'Reilly Livingston, Bunny Wailer, and went to vocal teacher Joe Higgs, who gave out free vocal lessons to young people hoping to form new bands. Hubert took on the stage name Peter Tosh, and the trio started singing together in 1962. Joe Higgs helped the group to learn to harmonize, and while developing their music, they would often play on the street corners of Trenchtown. In 1964, Peter Tosh helped organize the band, the Wailing Wailers, with Junior Brathwaite, a falsetto singer, and backup singers Beverly Kelso and Cherry Smith. Peter Tosh would explain later that they chose the name Wailers because to wail means to mourn or to express one's feelings vocally. Rejecting the up-tempo dance of ska, the band slowed their music to a rock-steady pace and infused their lyrics with political and social messages inspired by their newfound faith. The band signed a recording contract with Chris Blackwell and Island Records Company and released their debut, Catch a Fire, in 1973, following it with Burning the same year. After Island Records president Chris Blackwell refused to issue his solo album in 1974, Peter Tosh and Bunny Wailer left the Wailers, citing the unfair treatment they received from Blackwell. Tosh began recording and released his solo debut, Legalize It, in 1976 with CBS Records Company. The title track soon became popular among endorsers of marijuana legalization, reggae music lovers, and Rastafarians all over the world. It was a favorite at Tosh's concerts. After that episode of his life, Peter Tosh started to make his own album with Rolling Stone Records and CBS Records. Equal Rights followed in 1977, featuring his recording of a song co-written by Marley, Get Up Stand Up, and a cover of Stepping Razor that would also appear on the soundtrack of the film Rockers. Peter Tosh organized a backing band, Word, Sound and Power, who were to accompany him on tour for the next few years, and many of whom performed on his albums of this period. In 1978, the Rolling Stones record label released the album Bush Doctor, introducing Tosh to a larger audience. The album featured Rolling Stones frontmen Mick Jagger and Keith Richards, and the lead single, a cover version of the Temptations' song Don't Look Back, was performed as a duet with Jagger. It made Tosh one of the best-known reggae artists internationally. On September 11, 1987, just after Tosh had returned to his home in Jamaica, a three-man gang came to his house on motorcycles and demanded money. After that, the gunmen opened fire in reckless manner. Tosh was shot twice in the head and killed. Herbalist Wilton Doc Brown also died as a result of wounds sustained during the robbery. Several others in the house were wounded, including Tosh's common-law wife, Andrea Marlene Brown. Disc jockey Jeff Free-Eye Dixon was also killed during the incident. In 1993, Stepping Razor Red X was released, a documentary film chronicling Peter Tosh's life, music, and untimely death. It was directed by Canadian filmmaker Nicholas Campbell, produced by Wayne Jobson, and based upon a series of spoken word recordings made by Peter Tosh himself. The film was released on DVD in 2002. A monument to Peter Tosh is maintained by his family in Westmoreland, Jamaica, and is open to the public. In October 2012, Tosh was posthumously awarded the Order of Merit. A museum has since been opened in Kingston, featuring memorabilia of Peter Tosh, inclusive of his famous guitar. And now, to end Jamaican roots and culture, here is our famous quotation from the Black diaspora. A man who will not labor to gain his rights is a man who would not, if he had them, prize and defend them. The words of Frederick Douglass. For Jamaican Roots and Culture, I'm Pat Clark.
Yeah, Pat Clark, Roots and Culture, Peter Tosh. You know, we celebrated Peter Tosh's birthday last week. Wonderful concert at Paul's Saturday. Wonderful. Yeah, man. And the artists them perform, you know, each artist perform a Peter Tosh song. But me I tell you, it was wonderful. And yours truly was playing some music too. Peter Tosh music. Most. Wonderful concert. This is the Cutting Edge on RFM. Okay, this is the Cutting Edge on RFM. So, as I said, the program, I say this little thing, and now stop me from playing, me not gonna play. But I want to play this clip here from Montego Bay. So make I see if I can get it as loud as possible. Because it's very low. So, okay. Make I see if I can get it here.
I don't want to see people are up and down in a bay. Jesus, peace. People are run, they come from King Street. People are come from Market Street. People are run from, me say me confused. Some are tons, so Kiara drive. Humbert Star. Me a some gunshot.
Well, that is what we have. That is what we have. As we speak, Montego Bay seems to be under siege. If you know what a siege is. The claim is that them shoot a well-known, what them call youngster. It is not well, them say is 7 shot. Them fire in a Omar A.K. Lord Evil in a catching hall, 7 shot. And then over 40 rounds fired on Barnett Street. Well-grown, is a well-grown one in a mid-city there, so Canterbury threat over killing of Lord Evil. And them say you must avoid King Street area. Men seen patrolling random sections of Montego Bay. And these are not security forces. gunfire on Art Street. Police patrol pinned down in Paradise Row. Gunfire on Art Street and Mango Walk. 2 shot and killed on Art Street. And major shootout in Sandchap Square between security personnel and gunmen. And then you hear the woman a ball out say, the whole heap run up and down and all them things there. I don't know. Believe you me, I don't know. When daylight, how much people you're going to hear dead. Gunman a kill gunman, but guess what? Sometime innocent people get caught in the mix. Children get caught in the mix. Serious thing. And this is where there's now a state of siege. State of siege. Meanwhile, back in Mount Salem, So is doing quite fine. Quite well. Look here. You see Art Street, you can walk from Mount Salem, come down half a day and go to Art Street, you know. Barnett Street, all of the places where you hear, Montego Bay is a big place, you know. All of the places where you hear mention so. Except for Flanker. Well, we never mentioned Flanker a while ago. But Flanker, they're way out at the other area, right? But we are going right now in the town is a walking distance from Mount Salem. We used to walk them place the regular. Just walk up a Mount Salem, walk come back down. You understand? So it's not far. And them claims that them have almost like a curfew in a Mount Salem. And you hear about police pinned down in the square, pinned down. They you know say the thing it get away. Because if them are going with this big operation in a Mount Salem and in a Montego Bay, see the worst time. It's like somebody has said, oh, where them boy they are dealing with? But them are come about soca and all them something up there. So where them are dealing with? Man, they're going to show them say, that's like going on. Things not work away there. Cause see me man a lick gun, we have police a lick gun, we have gun too. Anything you can do, we can do better. We can do better, anything you can do. And the police, them are like youth, same way like every other youth. Scared and afraid. I wonder if the news reached the Prime Minister yet. Where people in Salem is sleeping with them door open. Meanwhile, in the city of Montego Bay, you cannot walk in the city. The city of business. Wow. I am depressed. I am very, very depressed. You know why I'm depressed? Because I love Montego Bay. I love Montego Bay. Love Montego Bay. Believe you me, you know I love Montego Bay. Yes. All where I think in my consciousness, all the philosophy and all the feelings of Rastafari develop when me did live down there. So my formative years of just trying to figure out myself, find myself, and say this is where I'm going to do and be, starting a Montego Bay. Even though we did Rasta in a Kingston, but being part of 12 tribe wasn't something where, you know, we did have to leave. We did have to leave 12 tribe. We did have to leave 12 tribe because if we have a 12 tribe, I better just go to church and done because no difference. It's just that people are wear red, gold and green and them do the same thing where Christian do. So I couldn't really deal with that. I have to find something. And the only way I could have find it is go a bush. And I said, well, if I will go a bush. Yeah, man. So, if you go hear them think they are going Rasta. And you see it a go on and a go on, it'll get worse. It'll get worse, you know. It's getting worse. Where them going to Denham Town for though? The resource where them take for go to Denham Town, if you can't have the whole of St. James. Where them go to St. James, where them go to where them go do? And the same thing will go on Mount Salem. The people them who them claim say is criminal left the area. Them going to find some gun, you know. And them going to boast over it. How much gun them find Mount Salem? 7 gun. And that was the worst part of Montego Bay, according to the Prime Minister and him friend them. It was the worst part of Montego Bay, where 50 odd murders took place. And it come down to 7. What kind of madness is that? This is the government of Jamaica with the security forces in Jamaica. Corner half a part of Jamaica and claim and tell the people them say 50 odd murder go on long there. And couple weeks after you hear them say, well, we had the thing wrong, it's 7. Them must trust them. Me must trust them people, the Rasta. How can I sit down now as a, well, it's hard to say law abiding now because you wonder. But how can you sit down as a citizen of Jamaica now? Maybe that's why Alex is just saying, nah, I turn no citizen. Yeah, because how you going to sit down now and look on the government of Jamaica and the police force, which supposed to secure Jamaican people, come out and say them are going to corner off a place because this place have the most killing in a Montego Bay for the year. Maybe in the whole of Jamaica too. And here one now. 57 killing in a year, since the year started, which was from January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. 8 months. January, February, March. 8 months. 57 killing in a 8 months. And them corner half. One little area. Listen to this now. September. Montego Bay alone got more killing than we go on according to them. Montego Bay have more killing in a 1 month than we go on in a 8 months in a Mount Salem, according to them. Because them say 57 murder go on since the year start, up to August. But now a 58 murder go on in a Montego Bay in a 1 month, which is September. That means that more people get murdered in a September since them go down there than the whole month, than the whole year. Me have sense or me not have no sense? Me don't know. Me don't know if I'm reading into things too deeper. Me not understand the process. I me not understand what's supposed to take place. Me not understand. Look like me not understand things. Me not understand why you should have corner off a place. Tell the people them say you come corner it off. And then now when the criminal them left, you say you did want them to leave. Because when them go in the next era now, people will identify them. How much people them get identified since them go down there so? Them go in at Denham Town and say 11 gang operate out of Denham Town. 11 gang operate out of Denham Town. And now, since them dead, how much of the gang them catch? But them say them will catch them. Alright? How much of the gang them in a Mount Salem commit the 50th murder? Them all and pan. Are we to trust these people, Rasta? Are we to trust them? I cannot trust them. I want to trust them, you know, because the government of Jamaica have to live here and do business here, work, play, and what them call it? Work, play, and live. I want I want to believe them. I want to trust them. I want to be a good citizen. I want to say, yes, go on, most honorable. Yes, I saw you for do the thing. But when them do these things and it's not working and them come up on the radio, that's why I tell them, but they say, I'm not interviewing none of them, you know. For years, Cabo knows me nah, Cabo better knows when me gone, try to get them on the program, you know. Me and she interview them themselves, you know. But you see, when them talk on the radio, them give you a false sense of hope. You feel good. You say yes. Because PNP talk, you agree with them, and the JLP come talk, you say, oh yeah, so you go, yeah, sure, me agree with them. It's like me I listened to the brother yesterday when him done. We say I go done the place up so. When you hear him talk, you know, you say, all right, wicked, yes man, this and this and that and that. And then tonight, I know me I listen to the brother named Alex says, and I say, okay, you know, so him go for him papers. Him go for him papers, you know, because him a running an election. You saw the thing go? It's that me actually say, oh, them thing they work away there. Oh, people not see them think there's some weird thing. The man they are most time in life and him never go for citizenship. And because somebody ball out say man no citizen, him go for the citizenship. Then somebody not see nothing wrong with that, Rasta. Nobody not see nothing wrong with that. The man they are most time in life from him must be 2-year-old. Him a 30-year-old now, 30 of them say. Him a 30-year-old, him have him wife or so, him have him business or so and everything. And him never go for your citizenship because him say him no want something on the long line. And because somebody go lick a hog and ban the hog ball out over Portland there, him come run out and I show up on the news, show up on the thing tonight, yeah. Him have the paper saying that it now come out. It will take several months, you know. Jamaican people who don't see nothing funny about that. A man a run for office in the parliament and he's not a citizen. And people, somebody ball out and the people them say, but you're not a citizen. You can't run still, you know, because that's some white people law we put on through Commonwealth. But you're not a citizen. And him say, okay, all right. Him just run, go and move. He must show the paper and say him apply for it and see the receipt here. And Jamaican people don't say nothing wrong with that, Rasta. It's appease him or try appease the people them who say him is not a citizen. No, we say, well, see, they know me a citizen, so we're not going to say no. But him still not a citizen because when the election done, him is still not a citizen. But the law of the land say him can go, him can run. Now, when you look on all these intertwining messages and these things where them I tell you must believe in and don't believe in, and I mean, and black people sit down here so and I listen to them and I hope and social intervention and this and that and them come on the radio and make a big speech and say, well, now is the time. We say we just did take some blood pressure. You know much time we have take blood pressure from people when we are keep function and when I blow it up. We have blood pressure and health and we gave them what them call card, them pass card, like say they are South African or you have to have pass card. The only reason why them want the pass card is because them lock up the place and them want you go in and out and show your card. So all the gunman them have card now go in and out, you know. Gunman have, you think say the gunman are going to run left there, so? You think say the people them, you talk with $100,000 and them thing there. $100,000, a man I say, yeah, I see them. No, me not see them, no, you know. Me know a gunman down at St. Thomas. Give me $100,000. I'm $1 million. When you don't shoot him, and know say him at the murder, I want $1 million. But you see, in the area where them there, where them said this is the area, the first area of operation for the ZOSO, the first place of operation, this is where the thing supposed to go on. This is where you're supposed to show me, a skeptic, show me, say, the thing working It must bring a change, not only in the community, because this community is the main community for destruction. Because the next man come and say 80% of the people them in their prostitute. So you can just imagine what kind of place that. And them say that on female. So my cause all aspiration now upon the man them to tell them a prostitute too, you know. And me I say no, alright, Sodom and Gomorrah, that is one, and then you have now Dad City, which is gun business Dad City, and then you have Sodom and Gomorrah in a Mount Salem. Only if you come here, the people them say is 7 murder go on there. How much murder go on a flanker? Narwood, how much murder go on at them places since you start? Maypen, Clarendon, Kingston. No, Rasta. No, only make me feel like Bob Marley. Right, sir. And I have to tell you Bob Marley said I have to talk about. And you know the weirdest thing? Them a come with the next election. And the people them go and behave the same way like how them usually behave. Because between now and Monday, you're going to hear how much people get shot at Portland and St. Mary because of these guys. And then them going to observe themselves and move away from it. Say, I wash my hand of these things. I do have nothing to do with it. You don't have to physically have nothing to do with nothing. Just like all the Britain left them Commonwealth, yeah, so, and it still have flourished for the Commonwealth, for Britain. So the white people, them don't have to come here to keep you in slavery. That is embedded in our psyche from a long time. And it don't move. So when a man I say, well, you know, I did tell them, say, we don't know war, you know. And the other one come and say, well, we know war. As a matter of fact, them we all walk down the road with hug up one another too, you know. And people say, see there? See them hug up there? So, oh, we are fighting against one another. We are fighting against one another because of them. It's them cause we are fighting against one another. The first gun them come in at Jamaica is politics bring it here. Politics bring the gun them on your so. And now the gun them get out of hand. Them can't do nothing about the gun them. Because the guy them have money for themselves now. The guy them can't do what them want to do. Them don't have no thought about no politician. The guys them have them own money. Them must sell them own drugs. And them have them own money. So them don't have to depend on no politician now. And the gun them get bigger than the politician them. And bigger than the police them gun too. I mean, me I look over the month, so look more. They must get about 600 odd guns since the year start. If them collect 600 odd guns since the year start, and then when we look, we see the kind of gun them we are coming at Jamaica, some Chris gun, you know. Not even the FLA have them kind of gun there. The gun them, and then me hear Sleepy Ball out. Me hear Sleepy Ball out say, 7 million bullets cannot be accounted for through the FLA them call themselves. Firearm license. The man says 7 million bullets cannot be accounted for. Where them 7 million bullets there? You never read it? Newsletter, you read it? 7 million bullets cannot be accounted for through the FLA. Where them bullets there? It's in the heart of some people who are dead. Some youth, some baby get shot, or some bad man shot another bad man, or shot a mother, them bullet there. So how them bullet they disappear? One to the investigation was supposed to be investigating those bullets. Them gun there, the Chris gun them what me say, the man them take the gun them from the war, before they make the gun them go which part them supposed to go. Me no have no sense. Let me have command sense. If me was an agent of the state and me say gun come a wharf, me nah confiscate the gun them in the wharf. Because me know that somebody send it there for somebody on here so. So what me would I do? My command tell me say, just watch it where it go. Because a man must come pick it up and I go drive it go somewhere. But you see the Chris gun them and you just gun because you want palaver now and I said, see that you catch gun in a wharf. No, Rasta. A madness like you go catch gun in a wharf. You want to catch a gun when it reach a cherry garden. At this you want to catch a gun. Or when it reach a Graham Heights. Or when it reach a Sanjay Yard. This is the Cutting Edge on RFM. Yeah, I want to welcome Pat from the newsroom to the Cutting Edge. It's the first she's going to be here tonight, and she's part of the production crew. Eh? No, not here, not in the Cutting Edge. She's brand new in the Cutting Edge tonight. I really feel good that you're here. I know you're competent and you keep me on the straight and narrow road. Understand? Because I don't know nothing about the straight road, you know. My road twists and turns through the Cruiside Car and Fern Gully and Walker's Wood. Okay. So we have this clip from Superintendent Stephanie Lindsay. And from the program start here, we are talking about this thing. People could have feel say we are exaggerate, but we're not exaggerate. We are getting news as it happen. I don't know how it happened, and I can't tell people how we get the news how it happened. But we are getting the news that it happened. So we want to play this clip from Superintendent Lindsay. Here, okay. All right. So much push in and push out. I go out. Make it see now. The clip of a prayer.
So we are following a situation over in Montego Bay, St. James, where it was reported that Omar Lewis, who was on the wanted list, said to be the don of the Canterbury gang, was shot and killed earlier. We understand this has sparked gunfire from persons supportive to him. The members of the security forces have taken charge of the situation, and they are currently out there. We're getting different reports. I am awaiting the official report from the commander on the ground, but at this point, we understand that they are busy trying to ensure that things remain under control as we speak. So as the night progresses, we'll be in a better position to give an update with more specific information about what has transpired in the division. In the meantime, we just want to reassure citizens that the security forces are out there. We're doing a number of things. There are persons who may have witnessed the shooting. It's better to report the matter to the police, what they have seen or heard, as opposed to taking to the streets to be shooting and killing each other, because certainly that will only cause more lives to be lost and not necessarily solve or resolve the current situation. So we want persons to report what they know to the investigators so they can investigate this matter as quickly as possible and apprehend the person where suspects are identified as being involved in the death.
Yeah, that was Superintendent Lindsay speaking on what is taking place in Montego Bay as we speak. We have been getting reports from 8 o'clock. From 8 o'clock, we have been getting reports about what is taking place there. So she's saying that she's waiting on what she said? She's waiting on persons on the ground. I could give her some underground talk, but them not going to trust my one. I trust my one. So, them going to hear the same thing where I just said a while ago. Them going to hear the same thing. But them still talking about the man where Omar will get shot out of St. Catherine Hall. So, how much bullet? Well, we going to wait for hear. We hope by the night. Well, we're not going to get no more news from them. Tomorrow morning is where everything going to come out. You understand? Because you know where them go. It's night now. If the night should turn to day, a lot of people will run away. So we leave it at that for the time. We might have to play that again during the night. But as I said, we want to give thanks for Pat. Good afternoon. Good night. Good night. Yes, good afternoon. You see, me I live in a stepping razor. A stepping razor for tonight, you know. Believe you me. Me I live in a stepping razor. Come here and say good afternoon to Martin. Yeah, you know them really. Yes. Okay. Back to normal programming. Believe you, we have to go back to the normal programming. All right. We had this thing to play, which is, we have to play it after 12 now, but we want to connect to Empress Esther. You can call her now, Empress Esther. As you know, last week we did interview a brethren from the Bobo Hill about the burning of parts of the tabernacles, and papers from Prince Emmanuel got burnt out, and our gunman go up on the hill there and fire shot and everything there. Well, we want to connect with Empress Esther, who is also in Montego Bay. I tell you, Empress Esther. So if Empress Esther could have free up her phone, then I could talk to her about this wanton destruction of property. Again, gunmen everywhere. Right out a 9 mile there. It reach. We're figuring out. Give thanks. Hail, Empress.
I realize, my Lord. Blessed
Empress.
Lord. Blessed Lord.
What go on there, so?
Blessed.
All right, let's see if Empress did it. Empress?
Blessed I.
Give thanks. Yeah, what you do? Yeah, man, highly. All right, before we're going that way, we really want to talk about. You there, Montego Bay now?
Yes, sir.
Which part of Montego Bay there?
Well, in the Glenavon area.
Okay, you have any, you know anybody will get caught, you know, where going on Montego Bay there?
No, you know.
You just up at your house and relax?
Yeah, come matter of fact, I was in the town.
Huh?
I was downtown this evening. And, you know, not then one, when I hear you.
Oh, you when you hear me talk about it? But that when me talk about just happening at 8 o'clock tonight, yeah?
Yes, I just finished night.
Okay, so you're away from it then. Give thanks.
Yes.
All right.
I'm not away from it.
All right. So
sister-in-law now starts to need some post.
You know, so me not hear you good, Esther, though. You want to drink some water, man. You want to drink some water, eh?
Kind of also.
Yeah, but it kind of sound away because I not hear you right through. All right. Bobo Hill, I know that you are one of the foundation sister them from Prince Emmanuel days come right up, you know, close contact with Emmanuel, and you was there right through, and you still there.
True.
Now we hear about this incident will take place. The brethren did have the brethren on the program, and you tell me say Cabo did interview Priest Bailey
on Sunday.
All right. From your perspective, what is real? Because we hear about this goat under the building where it gets stuck in there, and you know, I'm tired for all right, hold on there. All right, we're going to come back to Empress Esther. The time is 12 o'clock. Yes, we're there forward, Empress Esther. Yes, Empress Esther.
Yes,
yeah, we are hear about these goat underneath house bottom we get caught and dead underneath, and the man them come down there and fire shot and burn along the tabernacle them and them. Tell me, what, from your perspective, what is really happening? What is really happening?
Yes, well, you know this thing, this burn down and thing are going for a while now. This is about the second to the third burn down by these said guys.
So wait, the first burn down was the same man them?
Yes, sir.
And the second one too?
Yes, it's the same set of brother them, man. Whether when them bring knock down the youth out, the priest house, and shoot the priest. So that happened. And nothing really, we don't see nothing really go on. The brother them run for a while. And then come back when everything cool off them, come down, but come back. Now this incident, where them say, is a good thing. Prince Bailey did say it's one man, but you have other ones who witness the thing. Yes, it's one man burned the place and fired the shot, but you have other man outside, you know, back him up a wait still, or they were present in the camp. So we are saying, them say a goat get caught up. A couple of months ago, they were paid for a goat who get caught up in the same, you know, rotten goat dead. Nobody don't know a goat dead, but them come and demand money. This time now, they say they don't want no more money. They might burn down the place and once to leave from off of the hill. So them burn with them. Wednesday before as the year Prince Bailey speak, that didn't get a sound, but one man say, them will bring 100 man to build back the camp. That's the Wednesday before the fire. Okay. In saying, he couldn't tell which part of son they come from. But we know through money they talk and Manfred still. You know, everyone know who mentioned that. So the Friday now, after them attack the place, then even 2 days after, them going to the Empress, who was present at roll call, who was the gun from the Empress. And I said to the Empress, them not like how she go to the media and all these things. The Empress explained to them. So, well, they have to think and go them out, you know. God, this is what King Emmanuel said.
All right. Well, Esther.
Yes, sir.
I don't know where I'm going between your voice and the phone.
Yeah.
It not really come through properly. So I don't know, you have to do something about the phone, and you don't know if you have to go drink some water, but it not really come across properly for the ear. You know, the phone, your mouth, is it like a touch on the phone?
Sorry, man, my horse up.
Yeah, me know your horse up, but you see, your voice, it's not coming through clear, it's not coming through with no clarity. But go and talk still.
And you know, it comes down to the point where the Virgin them have them more, the man them have a more them own ulterior motive and never know goat because them a give it sound like they want a certain man to come run the hill, you know. Because after the fire, then come back and tell the man them say the man them can come back and everything cool now. Okay? Then burn the place and police come. Okay, the police come. Them not go search for no one. Then come the fire, the day of the fire. Them not do no search, them just take the statement and all of that. They keep on coming. You alright, you know alright, everything alright. Sabbath gone, service a go on, a gunshot. Gunshot and you know, see, police come again and alright, I'm gone. So we have said, we come away because the police know the man them. They know what we have been making statements of what them carry off already. But no serious thing, no serious search or nothing. Now I'm going. So it's like we left at the mercy of these guys. The brother them they're in the yard antagonized with shed way. Them still free, them still a come out. The man them not run where them still in the area. You know, see. And he really come away from no say. Them a take set part and I communicate them way there. You see it? And no assistance. God just come and ask if you're alright. See them have big thing of CLM down here. And things are going, and Bull Gay said, you see it. And we don't see them as do nothing like that. You see it, so we are saying. Then we are just, we're not important as the others, you know, for this to be investigated, you know, and search out and find this brother, you know. So I really come away and then, and I say, it is our consideration, because certain reasons were priest really black, and the fullness of I and I. Because one, in my ask of his equipment and this and that and that. You know, poverty worldwide can build back if them choose to, and to furnish these things. I say, no security not there for I the people. Therefore, I should leave out a year. And this is why we are saying, you only could go to pick up 100 man round that cannot help with. Because more than 100 I want, and I aim for an objective, you know, see, to become a reality in this time. Through this the assistance of this government, and all world of government, Freedom, Redemption, International Patricia.
All right, Esther.
That is our demand.
Esther, Empress. Yes. All right. We know about that reasoning there, you know, about repatriation and reparation. What we want to find out is the present thing we are going at the area now, and how it going to come to, how it going to be rectified. You know, we understand about the philosophy of repatriation and thing, but we want to find out something happen now in the camp. Very important documents get burned down. Everybody knows who do it and everything there. What the item going to do? What the item going to do? As part of the Bobo house and one of the main sisters them in the house, what the item going to do? Because you identify people outside where it's part of the thing, a man who inside there. You know, it's almost like it's an external, internal thing a go on. Why the man them there? And you say it's not because I'm not it's not because I'm not no goat, but it's something more deeper than just a goat thing. I can't do what you are saying. So
well, I'm only me I say no.
Yeah. Well, I'm you me I say.
Yes.
All right,
who's at first, you know, speaking for myself, I see say some of the man them up there will claim they're in authority, and I have to move them. To the Constitution.
Who is I and I? Who is I and I? If them up there, who will move them?
Bobo Shanti, who have, you know, official office in the foundation.
Yeah.
You understand? Many would come speak as I, but I feel say, if you, as a steward, in the king, you know, Paris, or the king courts, and these things happen, and you did it as a leader then, a so-called leader, and these things happen. That's why I say no fit even there. Where you are, you need to be removed. So all the man them who used to have the man them in them gates, you know, see, accommodate them in 9 years. Some even I say them used to culture them who are feed them.
Hold on. You say that the man them who come burn down the place usually come at the house. Come at
the foundation.
Regular and sit down with the rats them in there. The bubble them.
Yeah, man, them pass through the yard regular. And you have man who they go there in yard too. You know, see it. Yes. Right now, I am not favored in the sight of most of them because what I say, and naturally what I know would happen is King Emmanuel when they see it up in the flesh. Because before that, none of these things they used to happen. If a man, bad man, even when he wants something, he come at the gate and he now come through with no gun. He must send and ask King Emmanuel whether he wants $100, if he hungry, he want food. But we never used to have them in the yard for a long time. Them in a work island now. a long time from their father, you know, a brother, cousin. Now the youth, them who come from even the elder gangster, them who used to do that before, who King Emmanuel used to even, you know, feed them too. You see, so we have to first, with them one day either have to step down or legally remove them, leave them out through the Constitution. You see it? And from there, so, as we say, I have to consider saying, we might have even moved from this, so. Because, one, if the police not get them, and if we read all these brethren, and if we find out that them are part of them, because when all the man say they're not related, there's a particular priest out there, the man who burned down the place, his family have, you see it, and then know the people them. So we are saying, whether heritage site or no heritage site, I willing to left from this up. Because Bobo Shanti have office universal, internationally, all over the world right now. So nothing wrong with I, you know, besides say, when we say I will seriously stand for the foundation principle and manifest the mission that King Emmanuel left I upon. People going and coming from all over the world, schools going and coming, both national and international. So we can't afford to open them up to these things. If they ever catch the man who burned the place, him go have a second or a third, and go continue, you know, plague the place unless we decide, say, we go take up arms, and that is not I. You see? So we are called upon the government, you know, and the state, the Jamaica Defense Force, you know, those in authority, you know, can look right near them eye, where I there, you know, see it, and defend I cause, because we have the right to security, as well as the rich man, you know, the poor man, the beggar man, even the thief.
Yeah, but the thing with that now, the rich man will defend himself.
Then
him not call upon no government to defend him, you know. He might defend himself.
Look, if the Catholic, when they go through this thing, the thing say, hell wouldn't broke loose already. Where Babylon concerned.
Well, them light fire in a St. Peter's and Paul Church that day 2 times to them go to burn it. I don't know if you hear about it.
No.
Yeah, them light fire in the church that day, and somebody go back there again, go light fire in it again. I don't hear not more about it still, but it's really a terrible thing that too. I don't know, you know, I mean, them supposed to have them governmental procedures set up and have certain things where internally supposed to do.
Well, the only thing we have is security.
Yeah.
Yeah, security, because right now, to all me see it, we live where we live. And if things are get away, you know, as we tell the man them up here, this is the smallest man, the biggest gun. And if you reach the point where me capable to even harm myself, to defend my family, we go have to do it. Because if I went the upper yard, when all of this are going, maybe they would have killed me too. I mean, I think I just stand up and take it. So I want to say, church, you know, better. You know, but we need to stand up and defend even the woman them on the foundation. Myself and our children and the woman. And if you can't do that, what the use? You've been there. You understand? So, another thing we see again, my lord, if a man want to come run Bobo Hill, and if a man want documents, you know, burn down the place, man. Or you burn down the documents and what?
So you say somebody want the document them and through them not get the document them send somebody to burn down the place.
Not only the documents, all the seal, and they want to run up the stuff.
So you say there's somebody outside want to burn the place.
Behind it, yes, my lord. The same man.
And you have evidence of that. You have evidence
yeah,
of that.
there are evidence of that. And word sound, what flesh black. You know, see it. Point to that particular one.
Okay.
You see it? Yeah, and you know, it really come away because you can't really just come invade a one space like that and by force you want, you know, it's like a coup coming up there, my lord. Yeah, and the virgin for talk, I only can kill one time.
Yeah, but nobody know one dead one time still.
Then I know that. I know that, but someone, Marcus saying, no, see this why I defend, I take blood. You know, sweat, pain, and death. You know?
Yeah.
So we go rule the world and run the world and we can't defend the country what we have to.
Yes, well, we're going to keep
another thing, Muta. Empress Esther, leading Empress, Secretary and Ambassador of the Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress. Church of Salvation and the Women's Freedom Liberation League. We are sending this message to the government. Whenever them have any farmer, you know, thing with the community, because Bobo Shanti is a part of the Rastafari community. Asking Emmanuel is to deal with them in farmer days from Governor Youth Foot coming up. Former and present Prime Minister and Opposition Leader and Governor General from Clifford Campbell coming up, you know. We don't like the government should not say. If anything touching Bobo Shanti, they need to deal with us directly. Then I need to go into Victor Maria side to round up I and I. Or forget ones that outside of the foundation to speak upon I and I affair. Yeah, King Emmanuel used to send them letters, still sending them letter through I and I here. Same way, and deal with them honorable and with respect. All our letters from the UN used to come through one lady Musgrave vote uprightly. So we have to through protocol. Deal with I and I upright, man. You can't deal with you can have a meeting with I&I on topic and I&I as a representative, not there to speak for I&I self, knowing that we have our own autonomy. Nyabingi have its own, the 12 tribe have its own, etc., etc. So I feel, a disrespect. Another thing, we hear one Mr. Brown on the radio speaking about securing our whatever documents that left. You know, and teaching us how to preserve it. And we were supposed to go in a meeting with Priest Bailey to discuss this. Well, I have already shown Priest Bailey, not just I and I there. And one man can't speak for all I and I. And I have to come together and decide.
Wait, hold on. You say a man on the radio talk about what?
Mr. Brown from the Jamaica Institute.
Yeah, I talk about preserving the documents we leave.
Yes, and hoping for us to hand over documents to be secured by the Institute.
Yeah.
We want 700 or so. The majority of I&I, Bobo Shanti, representative at home and abroad, parliamentarians, cabinet members, and committees. We are saying, no, if you want our documents, all of that's in the Jamaica government office. No matter which one go out and come in. The Governor General office, no matter which one go out and come in, they are all there, see, to be resurrected and dealt with. Because you see, my lord told me, see, for going to Jamaica, Babylon can't, the state can't manage it. It be gone then.
All right, hold on, Esther. Let me get it clear what you said. Yeah. Some of the things them burn up there, but some leave. And a person who know how to preserve the document, them say, bring the document them and them will figure out, them have a way to preserve these documents. And you are say what? You are say no, not like that. So how you are going to preserve the document then we'll leave?
Then how me I preserve it? I have documents now.
No, the one them will leave up there. The one, because some burn up and there again.
My lord, it preserved kind of up there. What they may touch, and I know where it is.
Mm-hmm.
So they might get wine at the office, or there were other documents for them, and they know that is there. So, and I have some.
And then preserve?
Of course.
Okay.
Then a man must hand over the document to him, and me get message, said Sting Emmanuel secretary to come hand over the document what them have, what she have, And me I tell Flesh, say, come for it. Come for it. The conspiracy what have gone, and the whole friction what which I had, the political, you have individual who think say they can go around and own up, Bobo Shanti yard and with them 100 man. They say earth will open up and swallow them man. Right now flesh mad. It's like a mad dance. Some Muta you ask where we are forward, what we are going to do. Time will tell.
Okay.
And we still couldn't talk everything.
All right.
Right now we have people ready to put out a reward to carry in even the man. We do the act. So it's out there right now. See it, and no vigilante, nothing. The police have to go deal with that.
Yeah.
And we want higher authorities to involve in this. Yeah, because we not see what the result, we not see nothing go on. Nothing happen, the man them in the yard daily. Even if the police
You mean after the burning down, them still there?
After the burning up, even since Sabbath. The man them still in the area. Shot a bus, the amount of shot. At the red, gold and green, AK, whatever. What they have. You know, see it.
So wait there. Hold on there. The man them who do this, a Rasta them are them are what? Them are what? That's man.
Youth and youth.
Them are just youth in the area with gun.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, my lord.
And them have them gun paint red, gold and green.
Well, one of them.
Okay.
And we remember a couple years ago.
Yeah. We know
Yeah, man. So even that, one should know say flesh know what go on.
All right.
And enjoy themselves,
Yeah. All right. Well, give thanks for the update vibes, and we just want to keep in contact and hear where we are going. You know what I mean? Because it's a serious thing, very serious.
We appreciate love it, because it's touch one eye, it touch all of the eye them still. Yeah, man. Because we know when the king come here in 66, the man may say, the Bobo or the India or the 12th child when left in Africa and when comes here is one and the same. He said the people, and he tells me we are royal brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
So now is the time now for I see, what is taking place, because and only Bobo this thing I touch, It has touched mansion. You understand? Yeah, and still I touch mansion too. So then they have a saying, so the judgment starts in the house of David. So this will leave Timothy 2, 2 Timothy chapter 3. For those who read them prophecy, can look into it, because we know that some man bomb Bible and them thing there. All kind of something. But we are saying, just like the Willing syndrome where they say no exist, we see the manifestation and enough things that was said, that he said, that happened.
Yeah.
So within the prophecy there, one can go through and see what go on.
All right, we have to
enough people hurting a Muta.
Yeah.
Even people want to go by a Muta.
Yeah.
Even organizations where, appreciate and glorify the strength of King Emmanuel. The earth, everyone, violent, Gomez, everyone. So are we now looking at ourselves as a people within the Rastafari nation? If it happen to it, it don't happen to our next man. So what we all do about it, I know what only Bubba don't do about it. But what I and I, within the community, go do. All this thing, even though it fears us as a Congress.
All right, we have to move, sister. We have to move. Give thanks.
Love.
Yeah. Yeah, Empress Esther, sister who did it from Prince Emmanuel time until now. Voicing our concern about what go on up in the hill and some serious thing. This is the cutting edge on RFM.
You are listening to Mutabaruka.
So we are following a situation over in Montego Bay, St. James, where it was reported that Omar Lewis, who was on the wanted list, said to be the don of the Canterbury gang, was shot and killed earlier. We understand this as part gunfire from persons supportive to him. The members of the security forces have taken charge of the situation and they are currently out there. We're getting different reports. I am awaiting the official report from the commander on the ground, but at this point we understand that they are busy trying to ensure that things remain under control as we speak. So as the night progresses, we'll be in a better position to give an update with more specific information about what has transpired in the division. In the meantime, we just want to reassure citizens that the security forces are out there. We're doing a number of things. There are persons who may have witnessed the shooting. It's better to report the matter to the police, what they have seen or heard, as opposed to taking to the streets to be shooting and killing each other, because certainly that will only cause more lives to be lost and not necessarily solve or resolve the current situation. So we want persons to report what they know to the investigators so they can investigate this matter as quickly as possible and apprehend the person where suspects are identified as being involved in the death.
Yes, Stella. Yes, like a phone, another thing, you know what I mean? Yes, so we want to play a clip here about, well, a lot of people have never heard of the Devil's Punch Bowl. The Devil's Punch Bowl. PUNCHBOWL. A lot of people have never heard of it. Last week we played we want you look the ones them who really say yes, them things there is cutting edge style. You understand? Last week with the Leopold documentary, the atrocities of Leopold. Imagine, we always hear about the Holocaust, where 6 million Jews was killed. We have never heard continuously the 10 million Africans, Congolese, who were killed by a man who never set foot on African soil. The King of Belgium, King Leopold. Well, recently we hear a man shoot some people in Las Vegas, and when we turn on the news, we see it's the worst mass killing in American history. 50 odd people, I think it's 50 something people, them say him shoot. Them say it's the worst mass killing, mass shooting. That is not true, actually. That is not true. It is not the worst mass shooting ever in American history. But we could even move from the shooting and relate to this thing where we're going to play. So now I want you to listen to carefully about the Devil's Punch Bowl. Listen.
You know, there's a lot of things within the history of America that's been hidden from all of us, especially us within the black community. And if you allow this school system to educate you and not really educate yourself, you're not going to know much of anything. Now, there was a place called the Devil's Punch Bowl in Natchez, Mississippi. And this was a concentration camp for black people America never speak about the concentration camp that they have for black people. Let's go ahead and roll that clip.
Untouched fruit falls to the ground near the banks of the Mississippi River.
They talk about there's the most beautiful wild peach groves down in the Punch Bowl.
And researcher Paula Westbrook says, like a peach, the area known as the Devil's Punch Bowl has a pit, a mass grave from the 1860s. Historians estimate that in 1 year, up to 20,000 freed slaves died in contraband camps below these bluffs.
When the slaves were released from the plantations during the occupation, they overran Natchez, and the population went from about 10,000 to 120,000 overnight.
So they decided to build an encampment for them at Devil's Punch Bowl, which they walled off and wouldn't let them out.
Don Estes is the former director of the Natchez City Cemetery.
I just put my own tombstone right there. You see Estes?
Learning history's been his life. He says Union troops ordered recaptured black men to perform hard labor.
Straight down right here.
While women and children were all but left to die in the 3 Punch Bowl prisons.
Disease broke out among them, smallpox being the main one, and thousands died. They were begging to get out. Turn me loose and I'll go home back to the plantation, anywhere but there. But they wouldn't let them out.
The Union Army did not allow them to remove the bodies from the camp. They just gave them shovels and said bury them where they dropped.
And I'd really like to show you more of this terrain, but it's just too thick with greenery. These bluffs are also straight down, so not only is it dangerous to navigate, it's still very mysterious back there.
It's a bed of alligators and snakes. It would take Indiana Jones to get back in there at this point.
Then you come on up washing away bluffs, and at the Devil's Punch Bowl that has so many people that no one knows how they got killed or when, and they're still down there wasted.
And even to this day, they talk about wild peach trees that come up down there, but no one in Natchez will eat them because they know what the fertilizer was.
When these people come up to you and act like they're the beacons of morality, and you should imitate them and be more like them, and say you're savage and, you're inferior, oh, understand something. You have never did the things that these people have done. Now, just imagine you are getting off the plantation, of being treated like a slave. You're free. And because these Union soldiers, not Confederate soldiers, Union soldiers capture you, men, women, and children, put you in a concentration camp. Put the men in one area, the women and children in another area. The women and children were walled off with concrete walls, and they were just left to starve and die. Women and children, just evil, demonic people. Then you had the men was put to so much hard labor that they was begging to go back to the plantation. That's how bad it was. And did you hear, in 1 year, 20,000 black people died. And these demons just say, oh, just bury them where they at. But yet we can't get a dime for reparations, for slavery, for Jim Crow laws, for concentration camps, for bombing our churches, for destroying our towns like Rosewood, Black Wall Street, and Tulsa, Oklahoma, and many other towns that these people have destroyed under the sanction of the sheriff, under the sanction of the governor. We don't get anything. But our so-called first black president, we'll put up a little picture up, he decides last year, kind of around this time, to earmark $12 million to Holocaust survivors, which the Holocaust didn't happen here, but yet he can do that and no one says anything. But when they have anything related to you, nobody can do nothing. How dare you bring that mess up? They can give money to Japanese. Don't say nothing about that to them and their heirs, for what I read about that, in the billions. Don't say anything. But you know. You see, you need to know your history to understand this country, and also to understand where you're going, and also so it does not repeat itself again. We as black people, part of the African diaspora, have suffered immensely. And everything that these people have done to us, the day is going to come where every part of that evil has to be judged. And that's why they lose in their country as they speak right now, and they can't understand why. They wondering what's going on. They saying we want to take our country back. We need Trump to come do it for us because it's been sanctioned for them to lose power in this nation. It's going to happen. Because when you look at atrocities like this, when you look at something from the pit of hell that happened to our brothers and sisters, they can't just keep going along and acting like everything is okay. And then when you bring this mess up to them, instead of them acknowledging it and saying, this is some evil stuff and we need to fix this. No, they're going to justify it and say, I had nothing to do with it. They're going to justify it and say, you didn't go through that, so what are you complaining for? All the things that they will say to you out of their evil minds, but when you refer to them about their stuff and what they go through, how dare you say that crap? You're evil for saying that. It's kind of quite funny how they are. That's why I tell y'all, don't take the word of these people. They don't mean no good to you. If you wouldn't take the word of the devil himself, why would you take their word? These white supremacists. But this is the things that we need to talk about within our history. We need to share this with our children. We need to let them know what our ancestors went through to get you to where even you're at today so you can appreciate where you are today. Because those people that suffered and died, if they did not do that, if they did not go through all this stuff, maybe you wouldn't be where you're at today. And looking at stories like this should encourage you to fight even harder to make sure your people get free. Stop listening to these people when they tell you anything about your past or your present. I told y'all before, you need to put these people in their place and tell them to stay in their place in regards to what we got to do within our community. It just saddens me just to hear this story and just to imagine the pain and the horror and the suffering and the sickness and little kids just dying like that. I mean, it just gets to you. But, if you're a human being, it will get to you. If you're a demon, well, you're going to make excuses for it. But I don't know, let me know what you think about it in the comments about the Devil's Punch Bowl and what our people went through.
You are listening to Mutabaruka.
Tell you something. Now, we're not going back to that restaurant, are we?
No. Brother Hill, what do you see?
I see a grocery store. What do you see?
I see a whole mess of Negro dollars going into white pockets. Now look at that. They'll take our money, but they despise us so much, they will not touch our hands in the exchange. Money is power, Brother Hill.
You ain't lying.
Then why are we turning over our power to people who despise us?
But Dr. John, the members of our congregation are professional people. They're not business-oriented.
Yeah, and that's our biggest mistake. Right now, we are only consumers. If we're only consumers, we're parasites. Do you want a definition of perpetual motion? Give the average Negro a Cadillac and tell him to park it on some land that he owns. If gold was discovered in the hottest regions of hell, the whites would be there within a fortnight, mining it for all its wealth. The coloreds would show up 3 weeks later, offering their services as maids and butlers. The thing to do is to get there first. But we don't think that way. Just to show you what can be done on a small parcel of land, I grew these at the parsonage and left the roots and the tops on to prove they are not store-bought. The Bible tells us that a feast is made for laughter, and wine maketh merry, but money answereth all things. Now, what does that mean? It means that whoever controls the money has all the answers. You get control of the money by producing. Negroes need to own more businesses, and Negroes need to patronize those businesses. By the way, I noticed that some of you were staring at my feet this morning because I had neglected to wear shoestrings. Well, I'll start wearing them when Negro folks start producing them.
You are listening to Mutabaruka.
Terrible players. Sometimes it's nice still about the terrible. Trust me. It make your heart get stony. You know, you kind of have a kind of stone love kind of vibes. You make your heart get stiff. Make your inner being become so callous. Yeah. Blessed man.
Yeah, man. Hey. Me, the brethren, you know, with them son of citizens, well, them a Commonwealth citizen.
Alexis.
Right?
Alexis.
Yes. But people are making nice fun that. And they hear that the government are no citizen. They hear that the country are no citizen. Because the Queen are no citizen of Jamaica.
Yeah, but you see, they make a law where I talk about the Commonwealth people them. That is how him now can run in the election. Yeah. You know, they make a law to satisfy for them.
Yeah, but that's what them complain about him and no citizen, but the Queen have to complain about but they head of the country.
No, I think what the people them are complaining about is that him there so long and him never see it fit enough. The excuse is that him never want something on a long line. For become a citizen. But here the problem with it now, I see by the TV this today. Tonight, yeah, all of the paper say him go apply for it.
Then I want me think they say him get something there. Him get wet in the door. Him apply for citizen, but him get the voter's card. I mean, I wonder how he get voter's card if he's not a citizen.
Virgin, them people have a twist and turn, you know.
Because he would not be the only person who couldn't vote for himself like the rest.
Yes, it kind of weird, you know, and strange.
You were funny. You hit the nail on the head, you know, when you say you say you would have followed the gun, them go Cherry Garden.
Yeah.
Other place.
Yeah.
But at the point in the Muta, I feel say that is the point. They never want to follow like that. I'm making up a Cherry Garden. And
I may go end up a big policeman yard too.
They know that them know a way to go, you know.
It's a terrible thing, man.
Me know them must watch movie. Them must watch movie and learn that I have a movie if they don't learn nothing else.
All right, well, here why me know say, me don't know if I mean have no sense. All right. Me talk to the police when deal with the public relation. Right? And we talk about up Mount CLM. I'm say, Bridge, me don't know if you did hear me. Me say, Bridge.
Yeah, me
yeah, him say, but if you tell the people, them and say, them are going to left the area, him say that is what them want them do. Him want the criminal them left the area because them know, them go in the next era and the people, them now going to recognize them and go talk. What kind of foolishness is that?
Foolishness, Muta.
And now we hear, wait, not them come back with the same foolishness again in the damn town. The policeman say 11 criminal gang in the area. And them not hold on for none of them. Then you know to the man them a criminal and you don't hold on for none of them.
Because if they know that means they must know some man out of the gang them.
Them not speculate, you know. Them say them know say 11 criminal gang operate from the damn town and all them no hold on for none. You know, they say something wrong, Rasta?
Of course. Them supposed to know which house them out for the first house where I'm going to touch in there. And everything.
Because I remember say them tell you say them go farmer curfew before them going and them say them have a curfew at the damn town. Then we know if me have my gun and them thing there, and me as a police, from me see what them do in a CLM, you know. Then them have a curfew first and then them say them are start it. From me as a curfew at the damn town, you know, say my gun well safe.
Long time.
You know, see, it's a joke business. Me don't understand if I mean I have no sense. You know, me don't know. me naive to these things. You know, you gonna start a thing in our area, and you are tell me say when you ask so, but the man them gonna leave the area. You say that is where you want them to leave the area.
But you have to set up net so then drop in a net when them run out of the area.
But them no catch none of them.
Yeah, but they no set up no net.
Them don't have no net.
Set up no net, you set up a net. That's when time they go to zoop and run through them things that them get to then drop right now in net.
Yeah. Me think that them man them go have dog and them have two little dog up there, some metal detector, but them no find nothing.
I need no dog, them forget. Them find some of the man them with the train pig them. A pig then smell better than the dog, and when they bury deep in the ground.
Yeah.
A pig then can smell you down in the ground.
Well,
a pig then you hunt truffles.
Me never know that.
Pig smell better than dog, man. You know, so they know
no, I just me usually just say it like me I go to airport, a dog must them have.
Yeah, they use pig to some time.
Okay. Well, them not reach that high level there. Them not reach that high level like you. Me could go and work with the dog. Oh, I'm too old for dog. Them supposed to get. I mean, I don't know, Rasta. I don't know.
Yeah, we know though. Before me forget, you know. You see, we're going to see them, you know, see? One song we go down appropriate to it. Make about, I think about 1980 or somewhere around there where they make, right? One little barefoot Rasta boy, where used to walk on one mobile and two little pretty picking them back, you see?
Yeah.
And when it turn one over Rasta dinosaur.
I bet I'm Mutabaruka attack, you know, that brother there. Walk up and down barefoot and mobile with them two little pretty picking them.
When he go on mobile, he hear one little sound, so I don't know.
Every time I hear the sound.
Yes. So, we want to lick that when I
I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to find it.
All right, man.
Yeah, man. Give thanks.
Yeah.
Give thanks. Yes. I don't know. Aye, sir. You know, so we're going to play this tune, yeah? If I talk about play tune, I'm going to play this one, yeah? This one, I'm going to play now. Listen.
Well, I tell you, man, so much things are going on in the country. Yeah? Education, you follow them politicians, you know. I tell you, man, it's a whole heap of things. Look how much people did last year. The lack of education. I think things will get better, especially like when you call election right here. Yeah? We need to get some more education. Well, Jamaica land we love. Of education. You come in with the next election, I don't know why. Trying to catch the people with more lies. Chicken back. The whole country mess up. You don't have no eye. You're telling pure lie. You're telling pure lie. Children gone to school, them really a try. The books and uniform price them so high. Now them dep on street, a wet and a dry. Them really a try. Too much are we youth, them just a die.
What a senseless thing, man.
Parents can't feed them, the picnic a cry. Got to airport, eat to airport. Now them a swallow drugs and a fly. And you know why. Everybody afraid of police, that no lie.
A serious one that no.
People not trust the police, them know why. Britain.
Them have afraid.
Cause every time you dead, you hear pure lie. And you know why. The people need opportunity, that no lie.
More jobs, man.
That's all they need, more jobs. Too much corruption, a run with dry.
Tap the phone.
And if them come with promise, tell them bye-bye. Cause mothers are cry, children are die, I want to know why. Everyone life affected, that no lie.
All Glen life too.
If you want things done, you have to get a blind.
Custom officer.
Now the suicide rate gone sky high.
Domestic violence.
I want to know why. I know them will use this to tell you lie.
Right in them election time, them will use it.
Cause them love mix up artists, but tell them not try.
And
if them use this song, you will know why. Cause the whole of them lie. If no copy at this no sell, I will know why.
I know some of smoke herbs.
Cause when you talk, them them think you're high.
I'm gonna take coke, you know. So we can't come back.
But I do care a damn. Me nah look no blind.
That's my own things.
Cause me still say them lie. Me still say them lie. Me still say them lie.
Well, Lord, man.
Me still say them lie. Me still say them lie. Me still say them lie.
Go on, Glenn. I want the people to know the bass voice is Mutabaruka, you know. Richard. Serious engineer, that you know. Serious engineer.
Me still say them lie. Me still say them lie. Me still say them lie.
You are listening to Mutabaruka.
The first 5 books of the Old Testament: Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. 700 times we are told that this is not the book of God. This is not the word of God. 700 times you read, and the Lord said unto Moses, and Moses said unto the Lord said unto Moses, and Moses said unto the Lord, which means the Lord didn't speak these words, nor did Moses write those words. This is the third person. Somebody else is talking. He says, well, this is what he heard, his information is. This is what God told Moses, and Moses told God. And Moses told, God told Moses, and Moses told God. 700 times we are told this is not the word of God. Then this book, these 5 books, attributed to the holy prophet Moses. But in the last book, the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 34, we read, so Moses, the servant of the Lord, died. Died is past tense. Died in English, past tense. In the land of Moab, according to the word of the Lord. And he, God Almighty, buried him in a valley in the land of Moab, over against Beth Peor. But no man knoweth of his sepulchre unto this day. Nobody knows where his grave is, up to today, when somebody else is writing. Moses, before he died, he couldn't have written that no man knoweth of my grave up to today. The man is still alive. How can he say that? And Moses was 120 years old when he died. When he died. Moses wrote that. That he was 120 years old when he died. And when he died, his eyes was not dim, nor his natural forces abated. He was still strong enough, vigorous enough to marry another 16-year-old. He had those powers. Moses say that? Did he say that? That his natural powers had not abated before he died? And there arose not a prophet since in Israel like unto Moses, whom the Lord knew face to face. Did Moses say that? So we say, no, this is not only not the word of God, it's not even the word of Moses. Somebody else is writing it on the very face of it. Any school child in the kindergarten who can understand and read this will be able to confirm and tell you this is not God's word and this is not the word of Moses.
You are listening to Mutabaruka.
Yeah, and all we are going, you know. Freedom of spirits and freedom of flesh is a must. When I ask somebody that, and we don't know heaven or hell thing neither. This is one Rasta man we don't know nothing about hell and heaven. All of them think there is figment of human beings' imagination.
Them want to go somewhere where them is already. Heaven and hell is a construct of the human spirit. There's no such place that is out there that is called heaven, and down there that is called hell. Good and bad is human construct. Good and bad is human beings create that. We decide what is good and what is bad. You hear some people that talk about leave all judgment to God, yet till you have courthouse where man sit down in the courthouse and judge you and find you guilty of wrongdoings or acquit you of not doing the wrong way them claim say you do. So the judgment that people talk about, that final judgment that we talk about, is death. And nobody know what happened, if anything happened, after you die. So this life that we have here should be respected and protected at all costs, by any means necessary. It should be protected. Human beings is the only creature upon earth, the only creature upon earth that knows say they are going to die and get up every day and try to prevent it. No animal get up and try prevent death. Them just live. Consider the worm them we down there so, and the ants them, how them live. Consider the birds in the ear, how them live. Them just live. Human beings create and construct things around themselves and in themselves and use it to oppress themselves. Because we are all oppressed by our thoughts and our actions. We are all oppressed. And the only way to change the world is to change yourself. The only way to change the world is to change yourself. Because we are the world. Yes. Ian.
Hello?
Yeah, blessed.
Oh, blessed love, Mutabaruka.
Yes, I was here, you know, man.
My beloved, one perfect love. Am I on the air?
Yeah.
Well, Mutabaruka, I'm listening to you and I am saying deeply. The fact that you seems to know what you know and that you're disseminating so much information and sharing it with the people. I'm asking you deeply, because at this moment, Muta, I am listening to the cutting edge and it just feels as if, what is the solution? Deeply. Mutabaruka, there is a movement, one of the most potent experience that humanity, since the birth of Jesus Christ, Rastafari, this movement.
Yeah.
Movement, Rastafari, Haile Selassie the first, Mutabaruka, it's the greatest gift that African people anywhere on the planet, without apology, have received the greatest gift. Mutabaruka. We have received this gift. Let us not allow the forces of negativity to take this from us. Mutabaruka, this is a gift for anyone that is dead. It can resurrect you. And this is the time. Mutabaruka, we just got back from Ethiopia. China is building her infrastructure. Every aspect of Haile Selassie's name is desecrated. Everything of Haile Selassie the First, the richest gift that Africa has ever received. China has the strongest grip on her infrastructure. Mutabaruka, Rastafari is the answer. Haile Selassie the First, with no apology, is the resurrection, is the liberation, is the freedom. What are we going to do with this? We have all the songs. We have recorded it all, Mutabaruka. The brother said there was once a barefoot Rasta man with his two beautiful daughters, and he made a cry and he said it aloud. And you're continuing for over 20-something years now on IRI FM, the University of the Cutting Edge. We have received this. What are we going to do with it? Where is our economical blessing? Where is our wealth building in the name of this gift? We have the answer, we have the key. And the door is open wide now, Mutabaruka, for all to step inside. All. Now this energy of Rastafari have touched the four corners of the wings of the earth. There is no excuse. No excuse. Mutabaruka, we thank you very much for standing vertical. And we thank you for the spirit of endurance. And may this energy continue to rise us up. Because we are the victory, Mutabaruka. We are that victory. And so it is, Mutabaruka.
Give thanks, Abba.
I love you more than cooked food, Mutabaruka. Thank you, my
friend.
I
love you more than Aki, though. I love you more than Aki.
Thank you. Thank you, Mutabaruka.
All right.
Divine love manifest.
Yes, yes.
Hail Muta.
Blessed.
Hail Mutabaruka.
Yeah, man, we're there, man.
Yes, Mutabaruka. Once again, I'm going to give thanks to Duke BC and Romain Green.
I tell you, man, them bridging there. I'm an art, man. Them bridging there, I'm an art, man.
And let me tell you something, Muta. Me's a man, me can't have you as a dub poet or nothing. You see you? You're one of the greatest philosophers in my life. You open my eyes to a whole heap of things. You understand? And last week, me call you. Me call and me can't get through. Me call and me can't get through. But me say, Muta, when, and then Thursday me call for big up the program from the night before. But then, when me start listening to the program, then the Thursday program, I'm here you drop that knowledge there. Me stop. What me that do? And go Google where yourself a Google. Muta is that thing, me have to sit down for a couple minutes, Muta, cause it's coming like, me feel like a man where me just like the whole of my clothes just disappear off of me and I make laugh at you and I find some naked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like me stand up right down for tree this and me find some naked. But Muta, but me I say Muta, one of the greatest thing that you ever do. To me, right, yes, sir. Yeah. You send me get ready, start put out that, drip out that to my people, and whenever I listen to me, I'm a old lady, I'm a sister, them and them people, where I act like they never want to listen to certain things. I get a ears on them. You know,
we give thanks to you know, give thanks.
Great, man. Yeah, and Muta, the thing, you listen, I don't know if you listen to Democracy now all other week, yeah.
No, you know, it's a long time I don't listen to them, believe you me, you know, my kind of information, the information them must swing so far and wide, I know that. But I'm a favorite thing first time to listen to, man. We usually carry some of them thing.
Me listen to every single day, me listen to them. There's not a day where,
I tell you, say,
Jamaican people,
a true man.
Alternative media.
Yeah, man, of course.
You know what I mean? Yes, you are going with the soldier them are dead in the African country.
Niger.
A professor from Nigeria, and them have a professor from Niger where they now them and the man dropped some knowledge there. Me say Muta, the man dropped some knowledge, but Muta,
you know, me hear it, you know, me hear it, but it's not out of democracy, you know. Somebody send me the clip. Somebody send me the voice clip, right?
I tell you, Muta, the thing people need to open them eyes. Need to open their eyes and
make sure them can't see when they open it.
You know me? Yeah, because you see the smoke screen say we fight crime. We not fight crime for the sake of the people and we're supposed to protect. We protect somebody else's interest.
I tell you.
You understand?
The government find a portion of gun at airport, a wharf. And them not hold nobody for that. It's like
them not hold nobody.
It's like a God said it come here.
You see it. You
know,
them don't want hold nobody.
And that the Virgin just attack. And that the Virgin just say maybe them never want hold nobody. Them just want to hold the gun.
Them think that easy thing.
Oh, you mean, man?
Hold nobody.
We don't watch TV every day, man.
Hold nobody.
You know, your Virgin said them now watch TV. Me watch TV every day. I'm see how the thing work.
Me no watch television, but
no, well you wanna know. Well you wanna know, you see me now, me watch it every day. I'm see how the thing work in America. Cause them show how them work in America. And no American now go see a portion of gun like that coming out of them country.
And just make it.
I know hold nobody. You know, hold nobody feel.
A joker thing.
A madness
thing, man. It's just a smoke screen.
Yeah, man.
It's just a smoke screen.
Road is foggy, man.
Me say, Muta, you see, I'm a little 15-year-old daughter. I drop the little thing on her, the knowledge on her. And me and her drive, and she say, Daddy. So if that is really so, well,
how much other things? Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. I say, Muta, you know
the American them. The American them I say the opposite to what we say, you know.
Yeah.
The Americans them I say I feel them things. Our things, and them take it from we. We are say I feel them things and we take it from them. I say it going on. Yeah, man. Anyway, we have to move our brethren.
Muta, me big up my brethren Fireball,
of course.
Starry, Harville up at Roddington Town and the whole East Kingston, more and the youth them just understand.
Yes.
So guess what? Whole it, guess what? You say if you mash up where you have,
yes.
Nobody, look where I run go. Look where I go run coming out.
Yeah.
Think. Alternative media. You understand?
Give thanks, brethren.
Respect Muta.
Yeah. If we knew then what we know now, what a difference it would be making. If we knew what we know now then, may I tell you, what a trick. What a trick. And some guys up there going like, hey, we have all a program 5 times a week, you know. All them tune out that rain so much that people that walk around and sing it normally like Jack and Jill went up the hill. Yes, hill.
Hill Muta.
Blessed man, how you do, man?
Well, man, yeah, man, everything is everything. Just, the passing of the great
great brethren, Africanist Laxley come last Friday.
Yeah, what a thing, man.
Man, feel it so much, man. Laxley come, you know, Pan-Africanist and civil engineer, you know.
And them man, they responsible for Mutabaruka ways, you know.
Eh?
And them man, they responsible for Mutabaruka or Mutabaruka go on now. And them man, they responsible for me.
No, know that, man.
Yeah.
Kingston days when
Yeah, man.
he came returned from England from his civil engineering studies and brought, you know, those books on Malcolm X.
And him introduced me to Malcolm X. The grassroots,
Yes,
Malcolm X, the
man.
grassroots. Him introduced me to that in him office.
In him office, and him
Yeah, man.
used to make us listen to it.
Yeah, man.
Of course, it was banned at the time, you know.
Terrible.
Banned at the time, you know. Another books, you know, Sailor James books about Haiti and thing. You
Black
know,
Skin, White Mask, and all
the
them.
Malcolm X albums and Kwame Ture, that was known as Tony
Black
Carmichael
Power.
at the time. His album, the Dialectics of Liberation, that album that me listen to in his office and others. Just great lexicon and found out that we all went to Kingston Technical, but of course he was before us, went there before us, and the same place, South Bank, that he did his civil engineering was where I came later after him to do civil engineering also, you know. And great lexicon, man.
Yeah, man, I tell you, man.
The work that he has left, working, of course, with Marcus Garvey Jr. in the political party that I was a member of too, and the African Nationalist Union in the 60s, you know. Remembering the great lexicon, who and his contribution to Jamaican football, the Football Federation.
Boys Town.
Yes, he went to Boys Town before Kingston Technical, you know, and he wrote a book. It wasn't published yet, but he called it the Golden Triangle, talking about the talented people of Denhamtown, where he first grew up, then Trenchtown, where he later spent some of his years into Boys Town School, and also Greenwich Town, Greenwich Farm. He called to those 3 areas as the Golden Triangle. And I was glad that I saw it in 2015, you know, when he came to London, you know, and took him place, and we had a good time. But over the years, I used to visit him personally, or not over the phone, and so just remembering the great lexicon, Denhamtown and Trenchtown, and Boys Town, cricket captain, and civil engineer and Pan-Africanist.
Yeah, man, give thanks.
Mandingo, and of course, Buta, you know, great lexicon.
Give thanks, brethren.
Yes. And last week, my brother was talking, and he said it pained him about the name Africa, you know. But I just want him, if he's listening or others listening, for them to get this straight again, which is something that I have said over and over again. The name of Scipio, Africa was not named after this Roman general. His name is Publius Cornelius Scipio. He was named just like his father, and he was called Publius Scipio the Elder because he had another brother who was known as the Younger, because that brother was younger than him. He only got the title Scipio Africanus, meaning Scipio the African, when he had defeated the great Hannibal at the Battle of Zama. And he got that name, which British people and others imitated afterwards. Like when you conquer or win a battle in a certain place, you is added to the title where the victory took place. And where Carthage is where was known as Africa, which is a native indigenous word. It's not a Latin word. It's not a Roman word. So like Montgomery, who defeated the Germans in North Africa, later was called Viscount Alamein, because Alamein was the place where the victory over the Germans took place in that war against Hitler's forces. And also Napier, who invaded Ethiopia and attacked Emperor Theodosius II. He was also given a title after Magdala, which was a fortress of Theodosius II. So the name Africanus is the name of that area in our motherland, which is also known as Ethiopia, meaning land of the burnt faces, and you know that's coming from Greek and so on. But it's a native word. It's not no name after no Roman general. He got that name because that part of Africa is where we get the name Africa from. It's a native word. His name is Publius Cornelius Scipio. And then when he defeated Hannibal at the Battle of Zama, he was given the title Scipio Africanus, denoting the area in our motherland.
When get the victory. All right, give thanks, Virgin.
Yes, so blessed love and be strong and play some Gregory if you can, because yesterday was the anniversary of when
him dead.
Yes, for real. All right?
Yeah, blessed.
Strength up.
Yeah.
Mutabaruka.
As is.
You coupan me parlez-vous? Coupan Creole, monsieur?
Je ne come, papa.
All right, sir. So what go on, my family?
Me I go through.
So what you know? When me say the heritage show, what a show, Harry, man?
The heritage show. Which heritage show?
The one you know the dead man, Peter Tosson one, man.
Peter, I know heritage show that a Peter Tosh tribute.
Oh, the tribute. All right.
It was tribute to his birthday.
Yeah, the birthday of Peter Tosh. Right.
You was there?
Yeah.
You was there?
No, but my family did some fun thing, and them tell me, said, listen, this is a show up hard show.
It go a good man. It go a nice man.
And them tell me, so them see you.
Yeah, me that play the music.
All right. But look here, Bonnie never did they do.
Bonnie who?
Bonnie Wheeler, man.
Me don't know. Me never know who they there. You know. Me just stand up one place the whole night and play music. Me don't know who they there.
Me never like that. Him should have dead there, and Burning Spear should have dead there.
Burning Spear live a foreign man.
Then something this will come on, a big thing this too, you know. So when me I say I know, the Somali thing then, eh? What a half whole set of thing my brother and sister them are going down in Africa amongst the money.
Somalia.
Yeah.
Well, Arab and Christian do that, you know.
Eh?
Islam and Christianity are cause that.
God Almighty, man. But the people, them do that to brethren of people in a plain clothes, man. Eh? How can them do that to them own, man? Citizens just go Lego fire upon them, some man, and burn up so much people and kill, eh?
I tell you.
It's terrible, and you know, they said none of them Al-Shabaab, them don't own it, though.
Yeah.
Nobody know.
Yeah, one is who then?
Yeah, all right. So,
one is who.
May I say it's terrible.
I have some things are going on now where I don't understand how the police them can show them Chris gun they are come in for the island. And when I hear them and make no contact with America, they say, how this possible that them you see the gun them were coming and on the ordinary gun in our brethren.
But most of the thing where them say go on, I hate. Why them put this little blame on Haiti down there? Say,
no, but them gun the way them find out the WAF never come from Haiti.
Then but everything is gun, Haiti gun.
Because them have gun trade that go on for ganja over there and coke.
Then look here, then from when that go on, then you mean so that the gun them can't done half over this already?
Then wait there, don't wait. America it come from, brethren. America the gun them a come from, you know.
See.
And the government in Jamaica can't stand up to the American government. That is why it continue. Because me know say if this is a go, you remember one time here Jamaica they charge here Jamaica if them land and find ganja on the plane. You remember them days there?
Yes, man. Yes.
You remember them used to charge here Jamaica.
Yeah.
And you remember find ganja on the plane.
Yes,
well, how we gun more dangerous than ganja? Because ganja not dangerous and we come see ganja and we use ganja and it not kill nobody. And the gun coming from America and do all this thing and the gun them get Christian now and all used gun, you know.
Right.
A gun in a plastic, brethren.
All right.
I come through the airport. I come through the waterways, them so, and them can't find nobody for hold up on.
But because you talk about the ganja thing now, Spain them gone through and I make millions of dollars and have them holy thing a go on.
So government look like them want to retract everything, As far as me say, this when the minister name, Taftan.
Yeah.
Yeah, and one next brother there, I don't remember when it look like them want to show people say watch out now, this thing is a dangerous thing,
What?
So I have to slow it down. Yeah man. If you look at how them are going, I drag them foot.
But you call some would have to start telling people them so them to step up the thing because
yes, and that's what I say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything, every country gone left we know and we the way back. I remember when a man used to prosecute it for hit and all them something.
Them are wait for find gold.
Remember Toots and Moose man go down there the one little split for 18 months long and that Toots is go there for Toots and the meters, one little split and the man then discriminate him and for one little something and him go spend time. I never shoot nobody, never hold him in a gun,
Yeah.
And I saw this thing set up. So I said to myself, it's terrible.
Yeah, man. So you're all right, man.
You know what I talk to you?
Hey, watch it. Don't ask me that, Bridget.
Watch it now. Look at now.
Don't ask me that, because I know so you can't see me for know what I think.
Look at now. But me say, me don't love how you give away the place up there, so you're not Bridget. Me give you a place for you sit down and get rich off, and you show me.
No, you don't know we're going up there.
Miss, but the place I sell now.
Yeah, but I know me that. I know my.
Listen, me forcefully have to sell it because me I say me give you it now for get rich out of it.
No, it couldn't. Yeah, but you see, it couldn't work that way there. That me assure you.
Yeah, right.
Because me leg up on some youth. Me leg up some youth and me I say, all right, youth. I this I go on here so now and them feel me too. Just like how you say me feel you, them feel me.
You don't feel me, no? Because me a rock back for you. I want to see you in my place, so when you can get it, I want to see if I talk to you face so.
Yeah, I have to go make a date. Well, and you know, so I come round a Freddie McGregor the other day.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I near you that,
Then me say, look here now.
I come round a Freddie McGregor the other day.
Me have more something for you,
Yeah.
Me have something with me will give you away. Me never know give you. Me will give you that now until I say, listen. Me will give you a piece of hurt up in a Sligoville up there.
No, but watch out. Hold
on. Remember me to tell you say me want to set up a radio station up the radio Sligoville,
Yeah, but you were unfortunately, my daughter was part of the disappointment too with the land.
Yeah.
Yes, because a portion of them was together when we decided so.
Well, me I give the one that did that teacher Meadowbrook because she did that teacher Meadowbrook.
Yeah, she teach a KC now. She teach a KC now.
And the one them you give piece of her.
She teach a KC now.
Me know she there them not follow the thing for.
No, but watch out, Bridget.
Yeah.
You see if me get papers to piece of land, me take it, If
me not give you, me give she. Last year I know me give she.
No, me don't say nothing here. What me that say?
Yeah.
You see any land where me have a contract, so me have to have papers in my hand.
When you say papers, no title.
Yeah.
Then no title we have to we out talk about Gillan with the word.
Yeah, but
well,
we never have no title for the one way up, so we never.
Then 125 acre that up there, so you.
We never have no title. We never have no title.
Muta. Yeah, listen to me. Brethren, tell me turn left or tell me turn right, man. Brethren, me no want this. All right. When you go and I'm drive out again. Go so. Brethren, me say tell me left or right, man.
Yeah.
And go so, turn left, go so. Them are listening here now,
Yeah.
Me say, Muta laugh like water, come man. Muta said, brethren, me no want you tell me go so, tell me left now right.
But watch out. But Jamaican people, watch out. Jamaican people say that way, you never drive, go up a road and them say, go so. And you say, go so where? You have 3 different places to go. Which one? Tell me left or right, don't tell me go so. I mean, what kind of man thought that?
Yeah.
Don't tell me no left, don't tell me turn left.
Yeah, and not in 2 seconds the man come up with the same thing. Go so Muta say, what
But you know the problem with it too, when them realize they have to take a turn left, they have to turn right. And then when you turn right, they have to no, I left for me.
Bless up, sir. One love.
Give thanks.
Hey, play Judge Red for me. Judge Red, yeah?
Yeah, man, that is it.
Right by Mutabaruka,
Tomorrow.
All right.
This program I done now, yeah?
Yes, sir.
All right, yes. Yeah, man, that's serious thing. With Jamaican people, you're driving them, you are drive and them are direct. You say, all right, show them which part me I go. And when them reach out there, them say, go so. About 4 different places they for go, you know. I don't want to tell you, go so. And the last call, we make kind of yell. What a laugh to that thing.
Greetings, I come on.
I like, you know what about go so.
No, it's a serious Jamaica thing, you know.
Yeah, man, I'm going to tell you go so. It's like about there's a dust down the road, you know.
No. You know, all the islands them got the unique thing with the,
yeah, man, go so. You know what? And you know the problem with it. You know what the problem? Wait a minute. Let me say something to you. You know the problem with them things that too. You drive a man, you know, and it's when you're near the road where you're supposed to turn left, turn left. Yeah. And you're right at the road, you know, and you can't turn left again, you know, because you almost pass the road. So when I tell you go so, a madness. Me know me you stay that way there, don't tell man about go so. You tell that to turn right and turn left, you go so. Anyway, what you know, man?
Good thanks, you know. How are you?
How is the no, man, me alright, man. Me alright.
Give thanks, man.
Me just today me come here with a program and then me have to scrap the whole program because I want to go on
some time, man.
Yeah, Moby thing have me away, man. Me have a personal connection with Moby, you know.
Mobe. I mean, love Mobe for you. You know, the first time I fly in the place, I'm Mobe.
Yeah.
And Mobe have a vibe. I love down there too.
Yeah, man.
They go up, live up in a place there. They a tongue first by Tate Street, right there. Sunsplash start there.
Yeah.
Some family.
Yeah.
And then some Orthodox family, and then they go a country, around Hampton way.
Yeah.
After Gilbert. Gilbert, I meet me down there.
Well, I don't like Gilbert, leave me too. Me have me yard up in the bush there, man. Me I tell you.
That's quite a thing. You know, quickly, you know, say, I talk about an issue I had in my head, but I was listening to, well, let me start with the herb thing. You see, the herb thing, we the people have to go run that, you know, not a government, you know, bridging. You see, if we not make that decision, then it's fast, you know. I tell you, you know, I must use the next F word. Listen to me now. About Zero made a point.
You know, it's a 2 o'clock gone though.
Yeah, me know, but let it go on. About Zero make a point there and say about economic restoration within the scheme of things. We need that like day before yesterday.
And that's the key, man.
And what you mean if that's the key? I say the key for every sure. Me almost use the next word again, you know.
No, nobody do it.
No, me not do it, man. Me have the control in me.
Yeah, me know.
Me buy me a touch me steam pipes, everything.
You're more control than me.
Eh?
Because me say it and have to press button. Actually, you don't know. Me say it in there so I have to press the button.
And beep it up. But you know, I just say that, you know, we have talked today about Peter Tosh. Just the Peter Tosh. Peter Tosh is a revolutionary, a living revolutionary. You see that song about, That song there, man. That song there. It shows you the levels of the man.
Run duppy with it. You use it and run duppy, man.
Yeah, me here say, me was there in the area, but me here say the gathering down the frame. That song there, the song. Is there tune?
I mean play it, man. I mean play it. I mean play it, man. Me played when all the dignitary them did it.
Yeah. I was told that was the feeling of when
yeah, man, I mean play it, man. I mean play it. I'm a play it last year too.
Me said to one of the one them we found about it would be good. If I was there, I would have walked very close to the minister.
Yes.
And you know, singing along, singing.
Yeah, man.
I would just go in here and say, Honorable Minister, I'd be joining the singing, man.
It's a beautiful cloth, man. Beautiful cloth. It's a cloth of many color, man.
Yes, man.
Yes, and
man.
when I played it, I played it with honor.
Yes.
Yes, I played it with no vigor.
Yes.
Because I know who was at that function.
Yes, man.
Yes, so if them can't accept Peter Touch that tune, them can't accept none of the other tune them.
May I tell you?
Yes.
May I tell you, because, you know, we need to, the only one who do
And I might play to the last tune at home.
I'm doing it because it connect with our history and the period and the
it don't connect to not like that.
Well, okay. So,
Look at his man has said these words bad, you know. Look at his man has said these words bad, you know.
Yes.
Because it relates to woman things. His man has said bad.
Yes.
Because some man afraid to touch them woman panty on the line.
Yes,
when they go to bed, they want to take it off. A joke business.
I delight in washing them.
I saw Matrix there. Him want to take it off in a bed, but him don't want it hang up in the house.
Don't want them man. You know, say them man is not Lovers. Them man is Lusters, you know.
You mean Matrix at that?
Them men, if he can't fit to make him wear it now.
You know, so me have to go move now, though. Because him turn up out this one.
We have showed upon him.
Yeah, showed upon him, what you mean? I hope it bust him head when he show it.
Blessed love, Rastafari.
Blessed, I say give thanks. Right. Yeah, man, I start go. A cutting edge. So, Matrix here, they did laugh at it. Matrix, you are the first man me say have a menu of boom and avocado. We never know say that combination could work. Boom and avocado. I want everybody out to try it. From here, probably never say. But look at now. What want you the people them in a man to go be, you know? Peer no run my belly, you know. My belly no run go nowhere. I don't know what kind of belly you have a run. Where your belly run go? Don't tell me that run go down in a tiny little pit, you know. Because that means you know belly, you know. What you hear me I say now? You hear what going on over here? You hear what going on over here? Why the people them a man to go be, you know. And you know say tomorrow when we wake up we're going to hear some terrible things.
Again. Again.
Yeah. And soak along there, you know. Them have soak in Mount Salem there, you know. Or so. What name? So. So. Nobody can't tell what you call it. As so. Yes. My mouth can't turn that way there. Go over this one. My mouth stay over here, so. Yeah, that's what my mouth say. No, my mouth no join church leader, you know. Cause I am not going to hell and I am not going to heaven. Just so it go. I so. I just so. You understand? So you I say no. Stay safe. That's all we can say. Cause we don't know what going to happen, what going to reach none of we are. You know them way there. And we just give thanks. Give thanks. Cause we're there. And we are going to come forward a little more from 2 to 5:45 with the stepping razor, the art of war. So, we're gone, you know. I'm Matrix in the house. The man with the boom and the avocado. I tell you. Hey, Matrix. We have a portion of the bowl them here, you know. Like a co-worker, them buy at least 2 each, you know. I tell me, say, 5 you want, you know. Lie, did I tell you, know? What? Couldn't reach me? You stretched too far, man. See the bulb them there? And you bet you don't want 5 again. Below you never say you know. You never want to write it. I'm going to talk to Irish for me now. Irish for a treat to know. I'm going to pay you don't have money, Rasta. Wait there. I'm going to pay you don't have money. I don't pay that. A man is supposed to have work and he's going to go and pay them have money. Then this way man do the rest of that thief my thief the rest of the week. No, because let's all me hear. Every time I talk to somebody don't have some guy, wait till me get paid, no? Everybody say the same thing. I say, what kind of people they are? Wait till you get paid. So when the paid come to the hour, what to the hour? Thursday, so you get paid today. So by Monday you don't have no money again. You know, a slave brethren. A slavery business. There's no way I'm going to work 5-6 days a week And when weekend come, me get pay. And then Monday, me not money, and I tell me, you go owe man money, and I say, when the next month come, you get pay. When me get me pay you back. Me not sure say you go pay me back. Hey, you say if a man owe me $1,000 and the time I have all like, but him will give me, say him will give me like $60 out of the 100, $60 out of the $1,000, $600 out of the $1,000. If he owe me $1,000 now, he will give me 600. I say you want now, no, give me the 400. Because it's true you owe me less, you're going to say enough to give me back. But he said when you owe me the 600, you're going to know that you have to give me back. You understand? Yes, because if you carry the bigger portion, they're going to lapse. So me say, no, give me the 400 and owe me the 6. Don't give me the 6 and owe me the 4. Because I know them thing they go. Eh? No, man, me take the 4. Yeah, man. You see, if you want a man stop talking to you, lend him some money. Especially a man where get month end pay. You see a man who get month end pay, and the worst man for lend money, you know. No, me I tell you. I don't want to forget, you know. Some man make you feel embarrassed to go ask him for your money. It's like you say, tell him no remember say him owe me money. Me know so me never ask him, and that him know why you do the boy ask him do that. Yeah. But me I say, why a man don't want to talk to you when he owe you your money? Him owe you money, and he must say like, well, like you're the man of friend. And you're the most always friend. You understand? It's like, he must dodge you. He must...
But if you have him reason, in God for the reasoning,
yeah.
and you will hope that you forget.
Talk about get. 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 Talk about get.